Boss said it's unacceptable that we don't find our own coverage for time off. WTH? My boss is putting a policy in place that basically we can't request time off unless we are swapping shifts. It's not our job to make sure we are overstaffed to fill in when people need time off. They also don't want to go overtime, so how is this supposed to work? Basically, they are upset that they keep having to come into work when we are short-staffed because someone is on vacation. FK this place. Unfortunately, having access to other employees' personal information, such as contact numbers, is beyond my level of access, and may be an HR violation. Also, I think it is inappropriate for me to contact employees about work-related items when they are not on the clock. I am also wondering if I can spend my shift working on scheduling, as I'm definitely not doing it off the clock. Can you please train me on how scheduling works? Since that is also not part of my job responsibilities and have not been trained on them to handle absences. Hi boss. You can either do your job of managing crew absences or you can manage my absence permanently. Have your cousin or friend come in for you. Your boss said make sure your shift is covered. Since you're doing a manager's job, that means you can hire new employees. Ask them what they manage if not employees. It is the manager's job to deal with that. Please try to find a different job if you can. The correct response is, I don't have the authority to tell someone to come in. And I don't have the power to authorize overtime pay. Hey boss, I need off on Saturday. Do you mind covering? Thanks. The boss wants the staff to solve the boss's problem, while getting paid 10x more. Genius. It's a safety issue for random people to have access to all employees' contact info. Not to mention it's not a regular employee's duty to ensure adequate staffing. Tell boss. Lie. You're happy to do that, but need the contact information for all employees so their request can be completed. After he provides all contact info, send out a group text asking if others would support pushing back on this policy. Then work as a group to overturn his request. Note group actions like this are a legally protected activity, and you cannot legally be fired for it. Management is so lazy they can't even be bothered to fulfill one of their few actual duties. I'd tell him that I'm swapping all of my shifts over to another company. Welcome to being a nurse. We can put PTO in on weekdays, but if we want a weekend off we have to switch. There is not even an option to use PTO on a weekend. You're not actually allowed to share employees' private phone numbers. Your boss is a thief and should be arrested. Hey boss, I hired some more people so we are not short-staffed all the time. Boss said it's unacceptable that we don't find our own coverage for time off. Boss, you've already assigned me enough duties for 3 employees. Now you want me to also do your job? Quote. Then what is the job of a supervisor? I guess they don't need a supervisor. Stop requesting time off. You are telling them you will not be there and it is their job as management to find coverage. That is literally in the job title. Management. I don't request time off. I merely inform my higher up that I won't be available at certain times. And I certainly don't find coverage, as that is not my responsibility. This has got to be in some type of healthcare setting.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Heyyther is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.